The final postseason teams are jockeying for position. Welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Cubs racked up 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 4-1. In the standings, the Cubs sit in first place. Welcome to the show, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Inside the Show, your source for all postseason news. Here's a recap.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Chicago Cubs.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. The chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today, is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter, Andrew
Leading
Toll.
off the afternoon
He will
for the
lead this
Dodgers,
one off today.
the right fielder, Andrew Toll.
Here's the first pitch to him. This ball will be chopped foul.
First pitch, 107.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Into the box, Justin Turner. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Batting first, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll be back in standing up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you. Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Well, some games take a little time to heat up, but not this one. We're just 5 batters in, and the bases are already juiced. Almost hate to say it, but this might be the turning point of the game already.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. From the stretch, drilled to the right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 balls and no strikes to count to the Dodgers center fielder. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Seager on third. Bellinger on at second with 2 down. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at that career ERA in the low 2s. Not an easy thing to do in the day of smaller ballparks and guys hitting a lot of home runs. One thing he does, he stays away from the barrels of the bats. And if he continues to pitch like that, he's going to have his way with a lot of teams. It'll be interesting and fun to watch him in this one here today.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He can play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Ben.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the center fielder, Albert Almora.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, batting .500, 4 for 8. Fastball in there for a called strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Kershaw has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside and throw outside, and he's about as good as it gets in baseball at missing barrels.
This is back toward the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting third.
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch on its way. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. The throw into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Batting fourth.
How frustrating is that, Dan? He tries to bury something in with 2 strikes, and this guy throws out a fillet of fish to the opposite field.
You know, sometimes you have to tip your cap. That inside-out swing as a pitcher, you think you've thrown a good pitch, but sometimes as a hitter, they put a good swing on it and still ends up for a base hit.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Big, slow breaking ball, one that drops in for a strike. The set and the 1-1.
I got 2-1.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Castro is up with it, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Settling in now, Austin Barnes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Barnes.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. Ball even at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. count remains full. Once again, a 3-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8-pitch at bat, and is able to work a base hit.
Daniel Castro.
First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0 home. Grounded foul off to the right. The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. The 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And that'll hit off the ivy out there. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were two outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
In now, Clayton Kershaw. Now that's popped up. Bodie in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, the right fielder, Andrew Toles.
Ready now, Andrew Toles. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Strike one to start the at-bat. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. To short. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Strike two.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high. 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And
his ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with two outs.
The shortstop.
So stepping. Mike Montgomery enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Montgomery.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard toward right center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get one home and maybe two. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4.
This one just whistles
Now
over the second baseman's head. He had no
Cody.
chance to make a play on that one, and it gets fielded deep in the alley, but not before 2-run score, and the hitter lands on second.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger. Soft liner to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. The throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cubs nothing. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
Wilson.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
So striding in, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Fastball just inside. Ball 2 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
2-0 count. The pitch is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hit back up the middle to his right, Castro, and there's one down now.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Billy.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. But he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
The pitcher, Mike Montgomery.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed thrower, Mike Montgomery. Kershaw comes set. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Outside of taking a ball in the seats, Dan, these were my favorite knocks to get. 2 outs, man on third, and you're able to upset that entire team, including that pitcher, with a late 2-out ribby knock.
And so frustrating from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You're in trouble. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of some trouble. Make 1 bad pitch, a base hit. The inning continues, and another run batted in.
Into the box, David Bodie, and it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Lined into center field. That's a base hit.
Up next for the Cubs, the second baseman,
Striding in, Ben Zobrist, twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch, and he fouls this one off. Montgomery on second, Bodie at first, 2 out in the inning. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. This is hit high and deep out to left. Schwarber racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball, 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, 2 down now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. His head-to-head history with Montgomery, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run. Sharp ground ball to third. Bodie scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Nothing across here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. LA's on top, 4-1. At the plate, Albert Almora, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Albert.
And a ball, 1-0. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
To his right, Castro. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 44.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And we'll reach second now with one away.
He's been making it look real easy out there. 2 at-bats, 2 doubles. They might want to think about pitching around him the next time he steps in because he looks locked in for this one.
In now, Javier Baez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Rizzo, the runner at second with one away. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2 hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2, and that misses. 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So 2 are gone now in the Cubs' half of the third. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
0-1 count and the pitch. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Digging in next is Daniel Castro. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses. 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. One there on to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the one out.
Now batting.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Standing in now, Andrew Tolles, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's by him for strike one. Ready with the 1-1. Hit on the ground, but foul. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now that's popped up. Zobrist settles under it near second, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Third base.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Hit out towards second. There to play it is Zobrist. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for LA as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. A ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes again. 1-2 is put in play to the right side of the infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Now batting. Right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Billy Hamilton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a bunt attempt here, and a good decision there to sweep this away in foul territory and make him try it again. One strike offering now to Hamilton. And here's a foul ball just off to the right as they get ahead of him here. 0-2. One and two, the count to Billy Hamilton.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Castro backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Montgomery looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Kershaw's only play at first, so it's a successful sacrifice.
The third baseman, number 13, David.
At the plate, David Bodie. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three. One left for the Cubs, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Here's Corey Seager.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now
the Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
4 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Jock Peterson now, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The center fielder, number 3.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. To short, hit hard. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Dodgers leave 1, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up. So we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The center fielder, number 5.
Digging in once again, Albert Almora. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
A 1 pitch on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Stays alive, still 0-2. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he'll just waste one there, 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 2 gone.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
Digging in to try it again. Javier Baez. No hits to this point. Kershaw comes set. Here's the first pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Coles will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. They trail it 4-1. Digging in, Austin.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the catcher, Austin Barnes.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Daniel Castro. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Here's another 0-2. Liner in there for a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game?
Now
Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute.
Kershaw.
Into the box now, Clayton Kershaw. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting. Right fielder.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Toles. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Brad Rock takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 29, Brad Rock.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box when I'm sitting 1-0.
And the throw in gets away from him.
Hey, D-Roy, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way to left center. Almora in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. To the bottom of the 6th inning. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs 1. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
To 2-2 now.
I got to count 2-2.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Wilson Contreras will be next. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. He's got it 1 away.
catcher, number 40.
Coming to the plate now, Wilson Contreras. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Bellinger is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
The right fielder.
Into the box,
6.
Billy Hamilton. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Brock, a native of New Jersey, the Garden State as it's known. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Cody Bellinger goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Into the box, Jock Peterson, as he rips it on the ground to second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away.
The center fielder.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Victor Caratini is up off the bench as he'll be asked to.
Hitting for the Cubs, number 7, Victor Caratini.
First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And it's 1-2. Caratini stands 6'1" and hits from both sides of the plate. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Kershaw has been strong thus far. Just 1 run through 6 1/3. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And he popped him up. Coming in is Peterson, but he can't get to it. That's a 1-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. Way to break up the rhythm. That was almost 8 in a row. This guy was starting to get his bearings about him on the mound. Had to break it up.
In now, Ben Zobrist. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. There goes the runner. Pitch outside the throw, and he's safe. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Castro into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Striding into the box, Albert Almora. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Kershaw comes set. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
1-1 to count. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Liner towards second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for the Cubs. They're down here 5-1. Xavier Cedeno has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 45, Xavier.
Digging in, Austin Barnes. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 8th inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball. 1-0.
Barnes.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 9.
Now batting, Daniel Castro. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hit out towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Freed will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, David Freed.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. One left for L.A. They're up 5-1. Caleb Ferguson is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. And he pops him up. Drifting toward the left side of the infield. And there's the first out.
The batter, number 9.
So one gone here in the Chicago 8th. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, and it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second.
Let's slow this one down and take another look. Great camera angle here. Looking straight down the left field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. Bellinger brings it in. Oh, what a stop on the slide. And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire. Now at the plate, Justin Turner. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hamilton is there to put it away for out number 1.
The batter.
Ready for another chance? Corey Seager. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2. He's got to regroup.
Got him to go down swinging there. Corey Seager goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch, look.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead this one. Dylan Floro, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs
Angeles. Number 51, Dylan Flora.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there for strike one, 0-1.
Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Fouled away. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Billy Hamilton is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Daniel Descalso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning.
Descalso.
Wind up and the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Again, he sends it out of play.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Another one sent foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Ian Happ will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 8, Ian.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Five to 1 the final total in today's game. The Dodgers win the opener here in the division series.
Welcome. hits in the game as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 5-1. They now lead